If you blame someone else, that makes you powerless. Let me explain. Let's say that you're playing soccer or any other team sport, and someone on your team makes a mistake. They kick the ball straight to the other team and they convert and they get a point. If you blame that person, then there's nothing you can do about it. Now that seems obvious, but bear with me, okay? What I'm getting at here is that if you attribute whatever occurred to someone else, it means that you're powerless. If you blame them, if it was their actions that caused the outcome, then there's nothing that you could ever have done to prevent it. Now, blaming other people is a very convenient way to stay a victim. It's a very convenient and simple way to make all the bad things that ever happened to you not your fault. But if you can decide that they are your fault, as unpleasant or as uncomfortable or as threatening as that might seem, that means that you were responsible for them, and that means that you had some part in causing them, which means that you have some part in being able to not do that in future. Do you see how this is a more empowering position? Because if you are responsible for the things that happen, even the bad things, even the things where you'd like to say, that's not my fault. What if you could say, actually, I am at fault here. I could have done something differently. Great, now you're a leader. Now, as soon as you say a sentence like that, you put yourself back in control in being able to influence the things around you. But if everything's happening because this person did that and it had nothing to do with me, and this person did that and it had nothing to do with me, then I'm just a victim. And I have no control over all these bad things going on. But if I can say, okay, well, what if I had done something differently? What if I had made what if I'd shouted or I'm still on the soccer thing, right? What if I'd shouted and gotten their attention or there's things anyone could have done to change the outcome, right? But if we blame others, then we are powerless. And it could be small things. It could be even just, maybe I could have just been nicer to that person over the last few weeks. And then they might have had a bit more confidence and felt a little bit better and been a bit more receptive to feedback and input from me and played along better. Who knows? And in the end, there's no singular right answer. But when things are not your fault, you're powerless. And when you can take responsibility and assume fault, even when things are not your fault, take that radical responsibility, then you can actually be the person who determines what happens to you, or at least have a hell of a lot more say in the events that occur in your life. It's not comfortable, but neither is being a victim. I'll leave that with you.